it up for Mr. Locario.
It's your boy Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Was good. So I got a question from a subscriber. We're going to get into the question and then we're going to see what's popping. Alright, so it says, can you do a video as to why it seems that every girl I bump into, no matter where it may be, always has a boyfriend? And why do you think that some guys have it better than others when it comes to finding a woman? Like, they don't constantly get told no, or she's not constantly taken. All right. So basically, there's two things happening here, right? The first thing I gotta say is this: is that you guys need to stop thinking that your situation with women is unique. You're saying, why is it that these guys have all the luck and I'm not having the luck? How come, you know, these guys are talking to girls who are not taken, but every time I holler at a chick, she has a boyfriend and all this other stuff, right? So now the thing is, you talking to a girl and then she's like, oh, I have a boyfriend or whatever, right? And if she actually does have a boyfriend, right? It's not that you're running into those girls and this other guy is, you know, for some reason he's not running into those type of girls too. He's also running into girls who have boyfriends, but he just keeps it moving and he doesn't worry about that. He talks to other girls, and then what happens is that he ends up getting with the other girls who don't have boyfriends or whatever it is. So the problem is not that other guys, you know, have it easier or have more luck or whatever. It's just that other guys put in more work. Do you understand? It's really that simple. Like, I had a friend who, you know, in college, and the dude, he always had like a chick almost a different chick every week. And so I'm hanging out with him and I'm hanging out with this other dude. So the other dude is just like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, I always see you with different girls and blah, blah, blah. And when I try to talk to a girl, you know, nothing happens, right? And he basically told him, he said, dude, he's like, I speak to like almost 100-something girls basically every week. You understand? So he puts in all that work while the other guy maybe talks to 1 or 2 girls a week and he's not getting anything. So that's one thing, is basically you are not putting in enough work to meet those girls who don't have boyfriends, right? Now that could be one thing. Now, the second thing that could be happening is the girls that you're running into who are saying that they have boyfriends could be lying to you, right? So they could be single and they could be lying to you about actually having a boyfriend, right? Now the reason they're lying to you is because they're just not into you, or, you know, the way that you're interacting with them, they're not really feeling it. So then they lie to you and say that they have a boyfriend. So sometimes when you talk to girls and they say they have a boyfriend, they're lying to you because they don't want to outright reject you. So they want to just say, oh, well, I have a boyfriend, so the conversation and the interaction can end. You understand? But the thing is, in situations like that, you know, it's usually you know, a thing where you have to tighten up your game, because sometimes you approach these girls and if your game isn't tight and they're not feeling it, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I have a boyfriend, this and this and that. So you, in your situation, you keep saying you're running into women who keep saying they have boyfriends. You might be running into women who keep just rejecting you because of something that you're doing within, you know, and how you display your game, how you come at them. You understand? So there might be something in your game that you might need to tighten up on a little bit in order to, you know, make that happen. But either way, you know, even if those girls are rejecting you by just saying they have a boyfriend, even if they don't, those are still girls who you're not going to be getting with anyway. So you still, even in that situation, you still got to talk to more girls. So in the first example where you know, this other guy you think is getting all the luck, he's just talking to more girls, which is probably why he's getting more situations happening, right? And, you know, in the second situation, it could be girls just saying, oh, well, you know, I have a boyfriend, because they want to let you down without having to like outright reject you. Either way, you still would need to talk to another girl and another girl in order to you know, see which ones you connect with. But on the second way, you need to make sure that you are tightening up your game a little bit. But for any of you guys out there, I don't want you to think like, you know, your situation is just this unique situation, like, oh, all these other guys, they're making stuff happen, and every time I do this, every time I talk to a girl, she rejects me. Every time I try to go on a date with a girl, she flakes. Every time, you know, I try to make something happen with this girl, it doesn't happen. That happens to every guy. You understand? It happens to every dude. You understand? Unless you're like some famous guy or something, it's gonna happen to you. All these things that you see happening is happening to all these other guys. What you need to do is, in order for you to make things happen more efficiently and in a better way that will benefit you, is that you always have to understand that you have to tighten up your game, okay? You have to tighten up the way that you approach girls, the way you talk to girls, the way you carry on the interactions with them, the way that you move from point A, to point B. It has to be tight, so that as long as your shit is tight, you will have better results. Now, no matter how tight your shit is, right? That does not, negate you getting rejected, because you're going to get rejected regardless, no matter how tight your game is. But the tighter your game is, the easier it will be in certain situations, and the more beneficial outcomes you will have in the game. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I want to say for today. If you have any questions, make sure you click the link below. Make sure you also go to badboymembership.com, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.